ñu ni li yóbbalu Seydi Ahmed.
The Prophet Sidi Ahmed sallallahu alaihi wasallam plunged his hand into the vastness of the sea he ruled, the Sea of Lâm, revealing immediately the sea born from the explosion of Dâhiratoul of Ismuzati. Under his guidance, the waves of this sea rose, advancing majestically, not in the form of watery expanses, but rather as waves of light, devoid of any material consideration. These luminous waves, resembling a mat that folds and unfolds, precisely evoked the delicate movement of a wistful cloth spread during zikr sessions, being carefully folded. In other words, what is perceived as the water of the sea is in reality a manifestation of pure light, which by folding and unfolding intensifies its brilliance with each movement. As the sea progressed, approaching the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he solemnly declared, "This is my gift." At the very moment of this proclamation, a sphere of light emerged from the sea and exploded with immeasurable intensity. Were it not for the secret of the great opening that Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani had sealed within the Sirroul Koubra, the names would have remained beyond comprehension. But from that moment, a count began, and the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ revealed to us, "I have 201 names, and each one constitutes my name." He continued, "You heard me earlier when Sheikh Tijani called me Yasin. But know that I'm also Ahmed, Muhammad, Taha, Khalilur Rahman, and so on, up to 201 names." When Sayyidi Ahmed uttered these words, light emanated from his mouth with each word, making the experience of listening to him ineffable. It was like savoring, in a perpetual manner, the quintessence of delight, the most exquisite of all pleasures that a being could ever taste. At that moment, Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani Shereef, the holder of the Sea of Alif, this exceptional being, addressed Sayyidi Ahmed with reverence and care. Sayyidi Ahmed is a witness to all. Then, speaking directly to him, he added, "O Sayyidi Ahmed, you heard me command the holder of inner vision to call me Sheikh Ahmad Tijani Shereef. And he also sang praises to my name. O sublime being, you have made me your right hand, your khatmiya. Grant me the grace to glorify your greatness." Sayyidi Ahmed acquiesced to this request, opening the way for him to glorify his greatness. Witnessing this sacred moment, I stood ready to transcribe these chants, to etch them into eternity. It was then that Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani plunged his hand into his Sea of Alif and drew out a tablet of light. At that instant, a truth was revealed to me. Although the holder of inner vision had contemplated all that resided in the Sea of Alif, Sheikh Tijani had still veiled secrets within it. For this secret, no one could unveil it except by the permission of Sheikh himself. Finally, after extracting this tablet of light from the sanctuary of his Alif, Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani, with the sacred assent of Sayyidi Ahmed, declared with unparalleled majesty,
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أخلق والقاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم.
Immediately, the angel who had once chanted the Dâhiratoul Kamal in the presence of the holder of inner vision reappeared. He recited the Salatoul Fatiha once more, with a voice of immeasurable beauty, extraordinary resonance, and such exquisite harmony that no creature could articulate it with such celestial flavor.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والقاتم لما سبق الناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم.
At that moment, the holder of inner vision, seized by this revelation, turned to Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani Shereef and, with solemnity and deep humility, extended his hands, making this request. O Sayyidi, I implore you to grant me the grace to chant what you recited for Sayyidi Ahmed. Furthermore, I ask you to establish its practice as an obligation, equivalent to the number of names Sayyidi Ahmed declared as his own, which is 201. It was precisely at this moment that the spiritual education rooted in the recitation of the 201 Salatoul Fatiha began. Thus, when you are instructed to recite these 201 Salatoul Fatiha as part of your spiritual education, and out of ignorance, consider that 10,000 invocations would be superior to this number, it is because you are unaware of the sacred source where this number was sealed. These 201 Salatoul Fatiha, prescribed in the Dâhiratoul Imâne, whether before or after initiation into the word, are not mere ritual formulas. They were guaranteed at the very moment when Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani Shereef, immersed in his sea of Alif, received the emanation of Sayyid Ahmed, who, from his Sea of Lâm, manifested these 201 names. It was at that instant that the holder of inner vision sought permission to chant the sanctified names 201 times, following the structure of the Salatoul Fatiha as transmitted by Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani Shereef. And thus, in the radiance of the oceans of light, Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani Shereef, the custodian of ultimate secrets, granted him this supreme authorization. After this, Sayyidi Ahmed sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in the reality of his sea of light, remained perpetually veiled by unfathomable mysteries. As the origin of the 201 names, emerging from a sphere of light, was scrutinized, suddenly, another luminous sphere emerged and exploded, revealing yet another secret, hidden within the veils of Sayyidi Ahmed. With each explosion, a being of extraordinary beauty appeared, standing in silence. Then a second sphere of light emerged, exploded, and another being of prodigious strength emerged, maintaining absolute calm. Just as the holder of inner vision was about to question their nature, another luminous sphere emerged and exploded, revealing a being of indescribable wisdom and beauty, who also remained silent. Before the question could even form in his mind, another sphere of light emerged, and a being with a radiant forehead appeared. Troubled by this revelation, the holder of inner vision addressed Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani Shereef, seeking to unravel the mystery of these beings emerging from the veiled realities of Sayyidi Ahmed. But Mawlana Sheikh responded enigmatically, "Do not mere question them, but rather sing their praises." The holder of inner vision then asked, "How should I exalt them?" Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani then transmitted the sacred words, "Wa alihi Sirroul Koubra." Then, lifting the veil of these enigmatic presences, he declared, "These are the companions, but you possess the Sirroul Koubra, which will allow you to contemplate all these realities." Thus, the holder of inner vision finally understood the nature of the successive manifestations. The first sphere of light exploded and gave birth to Aboubacar. The second revealed Oumar. The third unveiled Ousmane. Finally, the fourth unveiled Alioune. In a sudden illumination, he realized that the companions of the Prophet ﷺ, long before their earthly incarnation, had already seen their commitment, will, and mission guaranteed and sealed in the Sea of Light. All that transpired afterward in the physical world, their adherence to Islam, their struggles, their sacrifices alongside the Prophet ﷺ, etc., was merely the materialization of pre-established reality. Thus, when it is said that Aboubacar joined the prophetic mission at a specific moment, or that Oumar, Ousmane, and Alioune committed at determined times, all of this was the realization of a decree already sealed. The Khulafa Arba'a, the four rightly guided caliphs, had their souls guaranteed from the moment Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was in the Sea of Lâm. At that instant, Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani uttered these sacred words, وَعَلَى آلِهِ Sirroul Koubra. Then, turning to the holder of inner vision, he declared, "To reward you for the honor you have just bestowed upon my companions, I will place my right hand on your head and utter, Ya Shafi, Ya Shafi, the name you already perceived within yourself." As soon as Sayyidi Ahmed placed his hand on the holder of inner vision's head and uttered the divine name Ya Shafi, the latter felt a transcendent illumination, confirming what he had always sensed. Then, Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani Shereef, continuing this sacred transmission, proclaimed with solemnity, Fayakun, as a complement to what he had already chanted earlier. إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن. Carried by the brilliance of this revelation, the holder of inner vision addressed Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani and said, "Since you have revealed to us the nature of the seas and the depth of these realities, teach us now their ultimate purposes." At these words, Mawlana Sheikh Ahmad Tijani Shereef, the custodian of ultimate secrets, replied, "If you wish to know their purposes, I will proceed to decode them for you."